Alright, what up, y'all? So, simple day today. My top is sagging, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off and see if I can glue this back down. I won't have to worry about this sagging. And all of this was when I was testing out that leak, so most likely it's gonna be all new weather strip coming soon because one of these is, well, yeah, this one. It's tore right there anyway, so I gotta get new weather strip for both sides of the top and might reseal this, like put some sealant down under the weather strip, stick it back down just to keep it from leaking again. But yeah, about to take this top off and see if we can glue this headliner back down. Just in case you didn't know how these tops come off. And now it's loose. Put these sun visors back in place. Then you lift up the front and then you pull it forward. So can't do this with one hand, so let me go ahead and get this off. I really think this is the first time this top has been off all of 2020. So kind of weird. Kind of want to go for a drive right now. But yeah, I think, yeah, this is the first time it's been off, I want to say. Maybe the second, I don't know, but hadn't been more than that though. But kind of want to go for a drive. But anyway, headliner is off. So you can see. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spray some spray glue in here. See what I got. I hope I got some. Old refrigerator don't work anymore. But got a little bit of this, a little bit less of this, so this should be enough to work. So yeah, this should be enough to get it. Just gonna pry this up, spray some glue in here, let it sit for a second till it kind of tacks up, and then press it all down, and we should be good. And this was the part of the top I was saying I was gonna have to replace this weather strip. The little corner piece was tore. I think it was already a little bit tore when I got it, but I don't know if I like sat it down wrong one too many times or pressed it in there too quick, too crooked, and it tore, because my glass top has the same problem on one of these sides where the corner pieces kind of tore up. So can't really take the weather strip off of that one to put on this one, so I'm gonna have to buy a new weather strip, but you know, whatever. So that'll be another project for another day. But yeah, could redo this in a different fabric, but I don't that's what I might do. I don't know. I think I got some red that I could probably play with, since I'm planning on getting red seats, and the red top might be kind of cool. I don't know. What y'all think? This top is actually coming off pretty easy. It looked like it's all the glue is actually just around the edges, so yeah, the middle wasn't really that secure, but you know, let's just try to keep this all in one piece. So there we go. These headphones out of here. Yeah, so I'm gonna clean up these edges for when I get ready to glue it back down. And got some torch red scrap material, so I think I'm gonna do this roof torch red, since the car is, well, can't even see it, but the car is torch red, so luckily I got some torch red. I might need some more of this, but this should be enough to at least get the red to stick. So I'm gonna see if this is stuck pretty good, so I don't know if I want to try to fight and get this off of the foam and risk tearing the foam up, so I might just spray this since it's sticking real good and just lay the leather right on top of this and then spray the back and stick it back down. So that's probably what I'm gonna do because I don't have any spare foam laying around, and like I said, this is holding real good all the way around. Like I didn't have the problem like some other cars where the fabric itself is sagging. My deal was the whole foam piece was starting to sag. So I think I'm just gonna wrap right on top of this, and it's soft enough so it should be nice and smooth. And then glue it all down on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel off all of this since I won't need it. So does this come off too? Yeah, I might take this whole little plastic piece off. I don't know. I guess this was supposed to be a part of the foam. I don't know, but yeah, this is stuck pretty good. So we'll see. So I'm cleaning this stuff off. I figured out this was actually two different colors of leather. This is torch red. I don't know what this is, but this is a little bit darker. But since I know what this is, and I'll be able to get like another section of this when I do the seats, I'm just gonna use the torch red plus the same color as the car. So torch red it is. But I got a lot of, can you see? Yeah, a lot of, I guess, overspray and random glue spots and all. So gotta clean all this out first. So this is what you got when you're dealing with scrap material. But once I get this clean, let it sit out in the sun for a minute and get these wrinkles out. Probably hit it with a heat gun a little bit to kind of flatten it out, and then it'll be time to spray some glue and put it on the other piece. All right, so I got most of the edge off. Just got a knife and just trimmed a little line on here to be able to pour this stuff a little easier. So the part that's sticking is actually real sticky, but the edges, as you can see, no glue whatsoever. So we'll get that one now. But yeah, so the edges got no glue. So I got a layer on all of the leather and a layer on this. So let it sit for a second till it starts to get tacky, and then I'll put everything together and smooth it out. All right, so this is pretty much on. Smoothed it out pretty good. So trying to flip it over, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the edges. There we go. Grabbing the wrong part. So flip this over. Let's spray some glue on the edges of the fabric and the edge of this foam. Let it tack up a little bit. And then I'm gonna fold it all over, cut some slits in there so it'll be able to curve around these edges real good. And tack it down. And then it'll just be spray glue on the back of this foam to put right back onto the top, which is on the car right now. So then I should be good. So whatever step this is, it's almost done. This is covered, so we're good on that. I ran out of glue, so this is dead empty. So some of these edges might not be glued down as strong as they should be. So I got to get some new glue. I know this piece right here, well, it went all right. I added some more on there, the little bit that I could. So I might be good on these edges. But I don't have any glue left to glue this to the actual headliner. So gotta make a Home Depot run, and then yeah, that'll be it. So get some more glue, and then I can glue this to the headliner, stick it on there real good. I'm gonna make sure I put a lot of glue on there because, you know, it's got to support the weight of this being upside down pretty much every day in the heat. So I'll make sure I got a lot of glue for that. This one should be strong enough to do that. This is usually what I use for everything else, leather or vinyl related. So this should be enough, but I gotta get another can. So get another can of this, and then we'll put this in the car and see what we're looking like. And hopefully it's looking good, because eventually when I get the seats done, they'll be the same torch red material. So that should look real good together. But yep, Home Depot run, and we'll be back. All right, so I got some more glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this down and spray this down. I went ahead and put some tape around the edges so I wouldn't get it on the plastic part that's, that I don't need to be glued down. So I'm gonna spray this down, a good solid layer on here, good solid layer on there, let it tack up, and then we're gonna press all of this on, and we should be good after that. All right, so I think I know why the edges didn't have a lot of glue on them, because you gotta be able to tuck this thing under. But with all this extra fabric, it's not tucking, so this is just pressed down on here. So the edges aren't tucked, but it's stuck on there. So still gotta kind of heat some of these wrinkles out. But other than that, and this little corner right here was kind of bunched up, but it shouldn't be a problem. So everything is on, it's stuck down. So I'm gonna stick it in the car, and we should be good. Like I said, still gotta kind of heat some of these wrinkles out or whatever, the creases from this stuff just being folded up for so long, but that should kind of even out eventually. But yeah, time to stuff this in here, and we're gonna see what we're looking like. All right, so here we go. So got it in. I kind of like it. So I got that little point over there where I kind of, I think it's from, because the corners didn't really press all the way in like how I thought it would. So I could still push that a little bit more to kind of even it out some, so that little crease won't be there. But other than that, it's not that bad. So I might eventually redo it, maybe in a different material, because originally I was gonna do some perforated leather, like the middle of the seats. But when I looked in there, I realized I didn't have enough. I used all that I had on this trunk wall build, which I put a picture in here somewhere, but it was a while back. But I forgot that I used all of it. So not bad though. Like I said, I'm still eventually got to get the seats redone, so they'll be that torch red color, so that'll match the seats or whatever. And I might just do all black, and then the middle section will be torch red. Still not 100% sure, because it's not getting done like soon, but eventually the seats will be red, so it'll match the top. So just something to do. Pretty much cost me $30 today, just because I ran out of glue. But other than that, good little roll of vinyl, maybe $15, $20. Can of glue, $13, $14, something like that for one. And you got your little Saturday project. So that's it for today. And I don't know, whatever come up next, I'll catch y'all on that one.